Oh man, let's play some KSP. Last stream we got our Sentinel telescope up. We did a couple of Minmus missions for some good cash. Now it's time to take a look in a book. It's a reading rainbow, and see what else we want to do. You know. Wait, no, inspiring. Yeah, okay, you're banned. You're banned. I didn't properly say hi to everybody. So Chivo, hello. Super Hydraulic, hello. Thomas, hello. Spooky has a gambling problem, hello. There's an ongoing joke, and that joke is Spooky's gambling problem with the channel points. He keeps gambling them and losing all of them. So, you know. Spooky, I hope you're having a good couple of days, man. Build a new surface outpost on Eve. Casual. Casual. Enter the atmosphere of Eve. Okay. It's because it's rigged. You said like if user is spooky, auto lose. There's an element of truth to this, Spooky, based on evidence that I'm making up in my head to satisfy your degeneracy. Something like that. I don't know. It sounded fine in my head, so that's what I went with. I think it's time to start looking at extra planetary windows, you know? So we got something going to Eve. We got that satellite at Eve. I want to see what else we can get in different places. Now, we've got a boatload of science. I kind of want to see what else we can grab. Meaning entirely nothing. Shit. I was really hoping we had some extra science gear or something that we could get. But it does not appear to be so. Yeah, Over the whole world, over the whole of Earth. That's true. That's true. You're just not supposed to say the quiet part out loud. Super Hydraulic, come on now. It's like I haven't taught you anything. Let's warp a couple of days to cycle some contracts out, see what we get. See, these are all nice, but we did just get a new science thing, this right here. So my problem becomes, what kind of experiments can this do? I think we're going to add something real fast to the install, okay? Forgot about the certain mod that I want called Science. It's like... it basically tells you more information about a science experiment. Can it do biomes? Can it do low space? Can it do high space, etc.? So I forgot to add that to this install, so I'm gonna do that right now real fast. Takes like 2 seconds. Extended information about science experiments. Wow! I shall return momentarily. Sounds good, buddy. What's up, Thomas? How you doing, Thomas? I'm aggressively saying your name, Thomas. How to rock? What's up, buddy? Did you catch the return of the I-4 crew today? It's good to see you, man. It's definitely good to see you. It's going good, Graph. This is accurate. They were How to Rock, they were. Spooky, I know what you're up to, man. I know what you're up to. House Rock, man, they were. I loved seeing them all like fist pump and stuff when they got off. It's cool. It's cool. Which one is more annoying to grab? Give him the heat. Oh, god damn it. Thomas. I actually like, I think the heat, even though it's worse for me. Thanks. Thanks. It, like, the heat is definitely has a worse potential, I think. Thank you, Spooky. Oh. Casually the worst one possible. Great. God damn it. Why? 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 Why is this casually the worst one possible? Ugh. I gotta make sure I'm grabbing the right one. Cheers. Woo! I haven't had one of those in a while. That's very hot. Oh my god. Ooh. I'll be alright. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Thank you, Spooky. Thomas, no way. That's awesome. Said they met their 200 million. And probably more than that, because I think they were up to like 165, 170. That's nuts. Dear Lord. Oh my god. 60.1 without Elon, yeah. It's crazy, man. Oh my god. It's so hot. Let's see what's up at Duna. How long is it going to take us to get there? Departure in 208 days. Not bad, actually. Dear Lord, that's fucking hot as shit. All right, let's add windows for everything else too. Dres, the planet that doesn't exist. Oh, damn. Dres in 21 days. Not bad. Oh, whoops, I didn't even title that one correctly. How hot is it? It's very hot. It's very hot. I have this thing, and the first one of the day, literally the hottest one possible. You know, casually the world record pepper, you know, condensed into a single jelly bean. I'm okay. How you doing, Rachel? What's up? Welcome in. Rachel, I've been playing RORP1 again, but off stream. I'm practicing a run for one I want to do on YouTube, not on stream. So I'm trying to see how quickly I can beat certain calendar dates and stuff like that. Oh, I'm also just really dehydrated, but the water's making the heat worse. Ugh. Also, Jar Jar gang, just saying. Now, what's our DV to get to Drez? If we're gonna do a mission to Drez. Okay. Oh my god, my mouth is still on fire. So Drez looks to be a lot. Looks to be a lot. So if our exit stage has, I don't know, what is it, like 1600 Delta V or something? We should be good. Yeah. And then the probe itself would need like 1300 or so to capture orbit. Okay. All right, so let's build out a Drez probe. Unfortunately, I don't have this, which I really want, because that lets me actually use like panels and stuff to make an actual cool looking satellite bus. But we're kind of stuck with what we got, unfortunately. Okay, so we'll go with this one. I think this one's our best probe core. Probably want a reaction wheel, because that one doesn't have one. Hold on a second here. Falcon. Hi. Hello. Check out Super Secret Space Chat. Oh, oh shit. Oh man. That's dirty. That's fucking dirty. Super Secret Space Chat is, it's been kind of a gold mine, actually. Just saying. Man, the problem here... I never said I did. Holy hell, my mouth is still on fire, by the way. Better than during the hot sauce time. That's true. That's true. Yeah, something like that, Falcon. I just can't wait to see the damn thing launch, man. I know that we're all in the same boat, but that's going to be a spicy meatball when it does. That's quite the thrust torque, because this thing's super freaking heavy. I don't really have anything else to add on here. Because this doesn't give me anything, because we're not landing this there. Let's see. Maybe we put this on top or something. Why is there such a thrust torque? This doesn't make any sense. Even changing this didn't really alter it. So what's creating the torque? The magnetometer? What? That thing really that heavy? Wow, okay, I guess it is. I guess we'll put that on top. And this can actually just go back to over there. 4 months out, hell yeah, dude. How is that 0 torque? Do those exactly equal each other? Huh, okay. That's fine. So in a fully deployed configuration, something like this. The problem is I don't know if solar is going to reach that far. So, or the antennas for that matter. So let's see. Pick a target, DSN level 3. Yeah, we got that. Wait a second here. Thank you, Chivo. This is why I need you. Thank you. Oh man, what the hell would I do without you guys? I don't think that's gonna fit, by the way. Actually, almost. Nice. They do not clip. This doesn't seem right. Because the same antennas on a different craft had a bunch of stuff pinging at like all these different items. So something's weird here. Something's funky. Like, what if I slap something like this on there? See, these ones I thought were combinable. Maybe they're not. It says combinable. I'm a little confused, actually. Because the Eve probe even had 2 of those other ones, and it was able to communicate just fine. I'm definitely a little confused. See, we can get out to Minmus here. Okay, so what the hell, man? I think this mod's not being accurate here. I think something's up with the mod. Just watch. Let me go back and put these back on here. I'll even put frickin' 4 of them on there. Okay, if the solar panels go out first, they clip. But if we pop the antennas first, we're golden. So let's let me just do some sim testing here. And we're gonna cheat this thing out to ELU real quick just to make sure, because this planner mod I think is borking up. Okay, so see, now it's actually showing me stuff. Okay, so 22% signal out at Dres. So now we're just gonna test and make sure that we can get solar power out there. We actually get pretty far with this configuration here. Where's Dres? Here we go. I kind of doubt we'll be able to get solar this far out, but we'll see. I'm obviously going to revert. Okay, let's see. Yeah, wow, okay. Yeah, we get solar. Not what I expected. Not what I expected. I actually thought this wouldn't get any power, but you know, whatever works. No. I don't have like a lot of gameplay mods at all. kOS is really the only thing. Truth be told. It is, but I need signal. I need signal out there, and with all 4 of those, I get at least some signal at the maximum distance out at Dres, which is where this thing is going, so. I think this should actually sort of be our generalized, like, Gen 2 interplanetary probe. To a point, there's diminishing returns. Joule and ELU. Joule, it even barely gets signal. 0.12% at maximum possible distance with Joule, so that's actually pretty cute. Interesting. So actually, this can go everywhere except ELU. So we're going to call this our Gen 2 probe. Now, looking at the DV map, this won't be able to circularize around too much. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, but we can definitely do some damage with this. That's 800 delta V. Shut up, Poppin. Shut up. No. Thomas, you shut the hell up too? What the fuck, man? You're supposed to be on my side. Come on now. Give it a little bit more juice here. 1344 Delta V. That's a lot better. Although I think I want one more tank here. $1,700 Delta V. That makes this thing pretty good. Okay, so we want Gen 2 probe. We'll just call it the Gen 2 probe. This should get us some pretty damn good interplanetary missions. We got a bunch of windows coming up too for stuff, so aiming to yeet a lot of science right now. That is the goal. Nice. Yeah, and I guess Nerdia is on the KSP2 team. That's another revelation from the whole Plumes thing. It's pretty nuts, man. Yeah, Falcon. They did a good job. They did a good job with that. So it's exciting. It's exciting to see. The Goa'ulds are among us. I understood that reference. SG1, Chivo. That's a good show, man. One of our streamer buddies, Sirius JT, looks a lot like Colonel O'Neill. You'll never convince me otherwise. I tell him this all the time. Okay, I think this is good, man. Okay, Chris G. What was that, Thomas? What'd you say? That rocket is cute. I know it is. I built it. You like that, Falcon? I should be wearing these anyway, so fuck all y'all. Before we fly that, let's go look at something here. Probably summer, Falcon, is my guess. Oh, you know what? When we restarted the game, we did cycle some contracts, but I didn't save after we did, so. See, it's giving me all this other stuff, but I want to go elsewhere. I want contracts to do things other places. So I think doing these couple of interplanetary missions are going to be choice, man. Choice. So let's go up to this Duna window coming up in 13 days. Or Drez, I should say, sorry. Let's go ahead and get into orbit. Gen 2 probe Grav Express. Please tell me you get this. Please tell me you get the reference. This is a Pokemon thing, right? I think. Question mark. All right, let's launch into the plane of Drez. I don't understand the reference then, Thomas, sorry. I know I've insulted you and your bloodline, but you'll have to forgive me. Here we go. The person with a certain detective. Oh, it's Captain Holt. I guess the final episode was last night or something, huh? I have not watched any of the new season of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oh, wrong detective. Oh, it's oh god, I haven't watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine for like 2 months or something. It's the chick. Rosa. It's Rosa. It's Rosa. Nice link, Thomas. You're good. Was it, Chivo? Yeah. I had a big binge of Brooklyn Nine-Nine not that long ago, but I told myself I would wait for the final season to all be out before I watched it. So I guess it's out now, so I gotta watch it. Maybe I can watch that on the plane tomorrow. We got a couple hours on the plane, so I'll find out a way to watch it. Is it on Hulu, guys? Am I remembering that correctly? Is there a Hulu mobile app that lets you like download stuff when you don't have an internet connection, aka when you're on a plane? Asking for a friend, not for any specific tomorrow afternoon reasons or anything like that. Obviously. Oh, really? I thought the whole show was on Hulu. Okay. Can't get Hulu in Canada? Really? So you don't get Handmaid's Tale then? That's a fantastic show. It's a really fucked up show. It's messed up, but it's good. It's uncomfortable in a good way. Thomas. I mean, you're not wrong, but cursed. No, Falcon, it's a good show, dude. It's really good. It makes you uncomfortable because of how realistic the scenario is, like the extension of how they got to that point. And it's wild, dude. It's wild and it's super uncomfortable. But it's good, man. It's good. Well, hello, Unventi. Welcome in. How you doing? Do you play this game too, Unventi? Nah, Falcon. It's a good show, man. Don't pass it up. It's wild. It's really crazy. I will give it some criticism. Season 2 kind of drug a little bit, but they pulled it back by the end, for sure. There was just kind of a lull in season 2 for me. And I almost stopped watching, but I am so freaking glad that I didn't stop. It really came back big time. And season 3 was great. So season 4 is, you know, whenever, but strongly recommend that show for sure. Cool. So now let's deploy all the things. Oh, you changed your username, huh? That must be you. That's funny. Just found me, if that's the case. Yeah, okay. What's the try manual selection? What? What? Why does Kerbal think it's gonna take me 5,000 delta V to get the Drez? Is it because it's on like a weird inclination? I mean, that makes sense, but it also doesn't. Let's just try to do a regular transfer to planet. Okay, that delta V makes sense, but then we don't get an encounter. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, how you doing, man? Welcome back in. Oh man, I like barely almost just had it right now. We are like so freaking close. I gotta just tweak this burn enough to be able to get something out of it. Overall, everything's good? That's good, man. Life definitely tends to have a mix of those, doesn't it, man? Holy heck. But I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're doing okay. We could do this, and then we could just do a correction burn along the way when we get closer to tighten that up a little bit. I would like to get the encounter right off the first burn, but I'm okay with this. This is fine. Let's go ahead and execute. Let's get out there. When's our next window? 152 days for Elu, the one place this probe can't reach. Well, technically it can reach. It just can't reach when Elu's the furthest possible. So I think we send one. So we send something to all these different planets in every window, except for Eve. Eve, we've already sent this probe to, basically. It's too finicky to get perfect on the first run, anyways. Yeah. That could be true. This is perfect. This leaves us a couple hundred for a correction burn, which we won't need near that much. And then the probe. Yeah, so we should actually be able to circularize at Drez. Nice low orbit. I'll probably want to do it in a polar orbit. Polar orbit with low and high science, so it won't be perfectly circular. Be a mixture. That way we can kind of get both in the one mission. Let's go. Here we go. This launcher has really put itself to use, man. We've been flying the Grav Express for quite a bit now. And it can throw a lot of these like smaller little probes places easily. We're going to need some bigger stuff coming up. But these missions are all designed to get us the science we need for that. We'll need the R&D building, because I think we're hitting the cap of the current R&D at the moment. Yeah. But we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, what kind of shows, man? That was a fun conversation, dude. I love those kinds of conversations. I really do. 189,000 kilometers. Oh, here we go. What do we got? We got something. Now, we need to tweak this a bit. Whoops. Firefly, hell yeah. Farscape, dude. Farscape never gets enough attention. It's so cool. Andromeda. Andromeda was Andromeda. I put that on my list, but it's not good, okay? It's not good, but it's entertaining. It's entertaining. It's one of those kind of things. Andromeda certainly is an interesting show. I don't exactly mean that in a good way. I don't exactly mean it in a bad way either. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've never heard of Lex. It was a weird one, yeah. Lex was or Andromeda? Whoa. Okay. Let's see. Was it? Makes sense. Yeah, shows like that typically don't get a lot of recognition. Yeah, that's not bad. I think I want the initial orbit to actually pass by a little wider. Let's fix that up a little bit. Yeah, something like this. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, we want to come in polar under Drez a little bit. Why does that keep going away? I just want to click. There we go. So I'll do that. And then we'll do this. Something like that. Yeah. "22 kilometers. This is not bad. This is not bad. So first maneuver is about 91 delta V. The transfer stage will deal with that. And then maneuver 2, the probe should have just enough. It's got 1741. Maneuver 2, the circularization burn takes 1711 Delta V. Okay, let's do it. We got some maneuvers to execute using the code we've written on stream. Let's get going. And for this one, we're probably not gonna wait, what's going on? Why are we stopping? Oh, the actual Dres window. Okay, go away. Go away. Thank you. What we'll do is, while this one's coasting, I'll warp up to this burn because it's only 9 days from now or 8 days from now. But the full circularization burn, that's in, you know, over like 100 days or something in game. So we're not going to just warp all the way there. We'll get these other ones, some other stuff going first. Okay, so 8 days till the burn. Let's go get into this. Oops. Okay. This is a very short burn. So I'm going to dial back the thrust limiter on our engine a bit. So I still need to tweak the script quite a bit, I think, to handle these short burns a little bit better. Perfect. Okay, nice. Yeah, no. That's definitely necessary with those really short burns until I fix the script up. The script needs to detect burn time and adjust the engine's thrust limiter and then recalculate the maneuver stuff. So I'll probably have it loop until it hits like a healthy burn time or whatever with the thrust limiter on the engine. Okay. But that's good. So that's in 1 year and 59 days for that node. The question is, are we still coming in as accurately as we wanted to with Dres? Which is the big question. Wait, why can't I, what's going on? Why can't I like focus on anything? What? Okay, well let's make the maneuver. That's in a bit. It's gonna take us a while to get out there. But well, let's run some Minmus stuff, make some money until the next launch window for the next interplanetary mission. So yeah, I'm just imagining the logic of how we'll edit the maneuver script. It'll probably have to loop through the engine. If it detects a certain burn time, let's say less than 5 seconds, adjust thrust limiter on the engine to 50%, check burn time, adjust, check until we're above some threshold or something. I feel like that should be pretty easy. All right, so how can we make some money? That's a pretty easy mission right there. These are all space flight above at Minmus. That's pretty fire. That's a lot of money too, and some science. So yeah, crew report and space flight above. I'll definitely take that. This is some seismic readings in a couple locations on the surface of Minmus. That should be easy. Real short little hops to get places. Plant a flag, definitely. Science data from surface of Minmus. Okay. Okay. I can do that. You can do all these things. So we need to go get a crewed mission ready. We need to make sure they have the seismic data. The, whatchamacallit? The thing. Obviously, the thing. You guys know, the thing. Anyway. Okay, let's make sure. Okay, so this lander did not have the thing on it. Let's see. You know, I think that's because this isn't the right one. I think this is the one. Yes. Yes, because there's our thing that we need. Okay. I'm going to take off the docking ports. We're not going to need those on this mission. Everything else is looking good. Yeah. Let's just double check. So, seismic surveys, yeah, duh. Plant a flag, science data from surface. Surface outpost, we're still kind of waiting on. Interesting, I didn't know that I had that one. Okay. There's a satellite in the specific orbit of Minmus. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get in a polar orbit like usual. Hit these crew report locations. That polar orbit should also give us easy access to whatever location these 3 sites are going to be around. Land at the first one, boom, boom, done. Get out. Make sure we get science data and plant a flag in the location. And then the rest of this is pretty simple. Let's do it. Who's going to fly? I think we take Valentina and Neiman. Let's do it. Double check staging first. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's go make a ton of money at Minmus. Little milk run out there. Saying they come in peace, but in reality want to take over the planet. So, every alien invasion show ever? Like, let's narrow it down, bud. I'm just giving you a hard time. Did you ever watch a show called Falling Skies? Chivo? Falling Skies was an interesting show. It's an interesting show. It starts out really cool. But before I go too far into it, tell me if you've seen it or not. And what I mean by that is that it eventually becomes horrible, but it starts out pretty cool. I always have a follow-up to the discussions around Falling Skies anytime it comes up. So there's always one I want to bring up related to that. Don't think I've seen it. It's cool, man. TLDR, and this is not a spoiler, you find this out in the first scene, and it's not like some reveal, it is what you find out in the first scene. An alien invasion has already happened, okay? And the show kind of follows a ragtag group of survivors who sort of find themselves thrust into the situation. And it was had a really strong start, but ended horribly. Like the last couple of seasons, hardcore jumped the shark, like real bad. Now, there's another show called Colony that does the exact same idea, but it's got good actors and is actually very enjoyable throughout the whole show, and it just gets better. It's seriously like the same idea. Different a little bit, but you know, the whole alien invasion's already happened kind of thing, and you find out more about the invasion itself throughout with backflashes and whatever. Colony was great. It had a guy from Lost on it, Josh Holloway. It had the mom from Walking Dead in it. Definitely a lot of very recognizable faces in that one. It's a good show. It's a good show. But USA canceled it because they used live cable viewings as a metric for shows and stuff, even though their streaming numbers were through the roof. Stupid. Earth Final Conflict. I'm not sure I've heard of that one. Let me go look this up. The name actually kind of seems familiar. So this ran for like 5 years, from 97 to 2002. Oh god, even like the title screen. Oh god. Oh god, dude. It looks interesting. It looks interesting. In a not good way. But see, a lot of it, you got to think of the context too. A lot of these things, contextually, for the time they came out, you know, we're okay. You're still mad? You'll get over it one day, man. One day, I have faith in you. What mods did you install, Fatal Jake? That's what I'm gonna call you. What mods did you set up? Like when I was younger, not sure I'd like it as much today. Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, it's a lot of this stuff, man. It's just like so dated nowadays. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to watch sometimes, but that's okay. What failure mods did you get? That's cool. There's a few that do that nowadays. I'm wondering which ones you got. There's Kerbalism. There's Real Fuels and stuff, of course. Or sorry, Test Flight. There's some kind of junkyard mod. I forget what it's called exactly, but something like that in the name. Has to deal with failures and things like that. It's pretty cool. Damn, I'm not even going to use any of this transfer stage at all to get to orbit. Nice. Nice. Oh, I don't have a probe core in that. Oh, scrap. Correct. Okay, yeah. Nice. Cool, man. What'd you get for life support as well? There's a bunch of those nowadays too. There's snacks. There's Kerbalism, which I think is the best. Kerbalism also changes how you gather science and stuff, which is really cool. Makes you gather science over time, so it incentivizes, you know, doing multiple flybys and sending multiple landers and things like that, like in real life. I love this launcher. It's pretty cool, man. But when we finally unlock all our parts, we'll have some really juicy, you know, swappable upper stages based on what we need to do and that kind of cool stuff. Kerbalism, nice. Now, did you get the full Kerbalism? Or just the science, or just the life support, or what? Because the science, I don't know if you've noticed this yet, but the science, you don't just get to click one button and get all your science. Like you have to like leave something there for a while because it takes time. Different experiments take different amounts of time, or different experiments, I should say. So you don't just get to do one flyby of a moon and call it good. No. So it incentivizes exploration and other stuff like that too, which is nice. I'm not using that right now myself. I was considering adding it to this playthrough for just the science gathering changes. So science takes time to gather and not life support or anything like that, because that was out of the scope of this playthrough. I didn't really want to do that, but I don't know. I didn't end up doing that either. Interesting, Chivo. I did not know Roddenberry created those. That's actually pretty crazy. What happened is the question. Oh, man. That's, what the heck? What happened? Side projects, I guess. Yeah. Nah, man. If you want a cool new show to watch, Chivo, go watch Colony. Let me get you a link to the trailer so you can go check it out. I'll warn you, it got canceled because USA uses stupid metrics for their shows. Their streaming numbers were through the roof. Anyway, go check that trailer out, man. Let me know what you think. It's a cool show. Now, it did run for 3 good seasons. Got better each season. And season 3 ends on a good note, but leaves it open for more if someone ever picks it up. It's a cool show, man. I liked it a lot. It does the premise that Falling Skies did, but much better. Way, way better. That's the thing. Like, unexpected cancellations, Chivo, suck. Like, terribly. Right? If it doesn't have a good ending. Now, it's clear that the writers for Colony wanted more for their show based on how it ended, but at the same time, it does have an ending. You're not going to be left thinking like, oh crap, I wish like they kept going or whatever. Like, it's a bit of both, really, with that one. You can tell they wanted more and they wrote it for more, but at the same time, it also ends on an okay note, given that it was canceled. Take from that what you will. Yeah, Netflix is famous for canceling shows, man. I'm sure a lot of what you're referencing are Netflix shows. And a lot of these network shows, like Colony, for example, they're all stuck using a really old metric system called the Nielsen ratings. And a lot of this has to do with live cable TV viewings. So in the age of streaming, for a sci-fi show, what the fuck do you think? Come on. Their streaming numbers were really good. I'm still salty about that. Persons Unknown was one such show. Yeah, I heard Sense8 was like that too. And then it got revived or something after some big fan campaign. And after it got revived, I went and checked it out. But I found it to be really shitty. I don't know, I was super not into it. I think it was called Sense8. Let me go see. Hold on a second. Yeah, it was Sense8. Yeah, I found it to be like really awful, actually. I could not stand it. Cancel after 2 seasons? Ah, man. Ugh. Netflix is especially bad about this. The whole canceling shows before they've really been given a chance to succeed. Sci-Fi did the same thing to The Expanse, but fans did a massive fan campaign and it ended up getting revived because of it by Prime, and we got 3 more seasons out of it. Still a little unclear on what's going to happen with that show, man. The books are always going to be the books, but there's some rumors and announcements that make it seem like season 6 is the last one, but then there's some other stuff that makes it seem like it could go more. Some other rumors that make it seem like there might be movies for the last books, 7, 8, and 9. Warlock, hey! What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome back in. Warlock, did you see I-4 landed today? Hell yeah, man. Okay, so we need a couple crew reports, etc. Right. I think we'll probably hit this one on this pass. You watched it yet? Nice. Got some new camera views from Inside Dragon during re-entry and stuff. And all the rest of the EDL, like parachute deploy. We got to see that. That was cool, man. And then the NASA plane getting the IR track. Oh, dude, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, the thermal, the IR, man. That was awesome. That was freaking cool, dude. That was freaking cool, man. Was it a FLIR camera? The funny thing is, I recognize that brand because of Escape from Tarkov. And now, whenever I'm watching like a movie or something and they're using thermal imaging on the rifles or whatever, it is like the real life FLIR brand. And I'm like, hey, you know? I think that's hilarious. That's the funny thing about Tarkov, man, is like they actually have the real brand names of weapon attachments and all that stuff, which is wild. You don't see that in other games. Okay, we got that. Now we need to land over here, get our seismic stuff, blah, blah, blah. Plant a flag, and we got some money. Oh, you know what? I forgot we have trajectories and we have fixed mode. Hell yeah. All right, a couple more passes. Let's see where we get. We gotta get down here. This next pass should be golden. Oh, that is perfect. It is, dude, isn't it? You get this in Principia as well. If you're playing with Principia. It's going to be kind of a weird landing because of stuff and things. Potentially some slopey boys. I have a thermal rifle scope for my next hog hunt. I went with Burris. Cool. Now, do they eat up batteries like crazy? IRL? Because one of the things people always talk about with balancing the thermal scopes in Tarkov is having to actually refill batteries and stuff, because freaking batteries are already in the game, right? So I'm wondering, like, if the IRL ones eat up battery like crazy. So that's like 3 hours on a charge on an 18650. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a dicey landing, actually. We're right in like a really crappy kind of area, which is fine in all reality because it's Minmus. All you got to do is just tell the reaction wheel to not fall over, and it won't fall over. But it's still, I could still be annoyed. I can still be annoyed. Whoa, Thomas, that's good. That is really well done. Holy crap. Let's land up here first on this little flat thing. We'll go from there. Yeah, Karama. What a beast of a landing that was, wasn't it? Man, cosplayers are freaking geniuses. I don't care what anybody says. Some of them, man, get so freaking creative. It's unreal. It's unreal, some of them, man. Okay. Can we not do that? Can we actually land on our legs, please? Thank you. Yep, exactly, Karama. That is 100% correct. That is a screenshot right there. Nice, 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 nice. Getting all kinds of stuff here. Look at that. Seismic data. Oh, look. I even got this already because we have like the deployable science has detected the impact of the stage hitting the ground. And that counted as our contract. There you go. Okay. Let's log here. Okay. Hold on, let's go ahead and hop out and plant our flag that we need. How'd you stay calm during that landing? I've done this hundreds of times. That's how. What's up, T-Man? How you been, man? Welcome in, dude. T-Man, I'm sure you watched the I-4 landing today, dude. It's exciting. Okay, so the next site is like that direction a little bit. Basically, like right towards Kerbin. Okay. Suicide burns give me anxiety. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you probably heard the sonic booms everybody else heard, huh? Didn't even think about that. Yeah, you probably heard those. Let's just hop, like, not far. We're not going to hop too far. I'm wondering how far away that next landing zone technically is. I'm betting it's further over there, but, you know, wishful thinking. It almost certainly is much further that way. It's probably like on this big slopey area. Damn it. Yeah, it is. That sucks. Whoa, okay. Okay, calm down. I love that the goal was met. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Okay, now we're above that sector, so let's go ahead and just put it down, man. You helped? Good, man. Good. Casual. Casual. It's a great cause, man. It really is. What's the total at now, Thomas? Exactly, Warlock. Yeah, me too. I put in. Hey, can we not? Can we not? Can we not? Oh, somehow that counted for both of those sectors. Oh, no, it didn't. I'm lying. Don't listen to me. This is going to be fun. Let me tuck the solar panels in before we do anything drastic here. I mean, given that this is Minmus, you know, we're doing Minmus things at the moment. Like, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Ah! Ah! Just Minmus things. Maybe we need to go that way next. Oh. We're already there. Okay. That's fine. Wait. Oh no, I fat fingered the button! No! Shit! This isn't good. Okay, I am not letting a fat finger kill Kerbals, so let's go into the save file here. Most recent one was 7 minutes ago. That's not bad. That's not bad. 210 million for St. Jude's. That's wild, man. That is freaking wild. That, like, is there a better cause? Like, I'm not knowing it. What's up, Wes? How you doing, buddy? Welcome back in, man. I wonder how long they're going to have that donation counter up, because you got to know that, like, when that documentary goes live, or like the final episode and all that stuff, like, there's going to be more that comes out with that, man. Like, there's going to be more donations coming in. So I'm excited to see what ends up happening. Okay. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I hope they market the crap out of the final episode dropping and post a bunch of stuff about it. Get more attention to the donations happening. I really hope so. Okay, so we're gonna hold on to this before we have a chance for it to kind of go haywire and we land all fucked up. Let's just take it real quick and then take back off. I don't know, maybe. I think I might have seen that because I saw a bunch of Sheets tweets earlier already. Whoa, okay, what the heck? What the hell just happened? We lost parachutes. We have one parachute left. And the craft is stuck in a spin. I think it's got a phantom torque bug or something because it's not stopping. Yeah, it's bugged out. Something weird is happening. Like, what is going on? I'm like really confused. I don't know. But it's not responding, like controls just are not working. Yeah, no, the controls just literally aren't doing anything. So. And nothing happened. Like, we still had the core, which is the capsule. We still had the pilot on board. I don't know what that was all about. What was Sheets talking about in that specific one? Oh yeah, yeah, that's crazy. I read most of that thread already. That's hype, dude. It's really good. So now they got Axiom. Was the Tom Cruise thing, was that supposed to be on the Axiom mission, or am I confusing two things? So I know he's supposed to film some kind of movie or something. I know the Russians are filming a movie on the ISS as well. It's supposed to be completely separate. Okay. Now is his through Axiom on Dragon, or are they just hiring Dragon directly? I can't remember. Now this is fine. This is recoverable. Let me go ahead and dump these solar panels though. Wait, how is that not counting? Are we not at the site anymore suddenly? The heck? Yeah, I need to point uphill, and then we should be able to get some leverage. And maybe not on the leverage. The Axiom 1 crew. Let's see. I don't know any of those people, but okay. Who are they? I might know names rather than faces. Trying to get this thing to stand up. I see a little bit of movement on the nav ball, but not much. Okay. You come up with another strategy here. Are we gonna get this thing back up? Oh, I got an idea. Require. I don't know about require, but be able to say that they did. I sacrificed a solar panel for this. Yeah, I didn't get any messages about being in the area. Okay, now we're in alpha again. Okay. So we gotta try to tap this data and then take right back off before it gets dicey again. Okay, where's this last one? Okay, this one's a little bit this direction. I think it's like over there, so let's see. I recognize the name Larry Connor, but I don't know the others, Thomas. Ugh. Oh, we're already in sector beta, okay. I love how everyone's arguing about the definition of astronaut again. With all this stuff, man. It's like, does that really matter? Does that really matter? I feel like it's just a tool to... The whole conversation is just a tool to minimize people's accomplishments, honestly. What's up, Bill? How you doing, buddy? I think we got it. We got it. Now, we need to go back and land and plant a flag again. So where do we want to do that? Probably up there. It's definitely easier. No, I did not know that, actually. Interesting. Lab just put it on a Chevy and parked it in the employee parking. Wait, what? Wow, okay. In the employee parking? That leaves a bad taste in my mouth, man. Like, that's him trying to get access that he shouldn't have. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that. I could feel Chivo puckering from here. Well, I guess it depends on how not employee parking it actually is. I got a new plaque name for you, Chivo, on this one since we had to redo it. You know, that's not the first thing that Lab has done that's left left a bad taste, man. Like for what was it? I think it was for SN15. For SN15, when the NSF guys were setting up their cameras, Lab pointed his camera at them and was just trashing NSF the whole time on his channel. Like, oh, this is my spot. Like, what are they doing here? Like, they shouldn't have been given access and, you know, all this stuff. And, you know, they're getting special treatment, but they're given equal treatment. They're allowed to set up the same place you are. Like, that day, and it was Lab himself, not one of his mods. It was Lab himself that was talking about this. And that was really eye-opening. It was eye-opening. And since then, I've vowed to never watch his channel ever again. I won't. Because it was just really scummy. It was really scummy behavior. Yeah, Bill, I think so. Yeah, well, he's salty and kind of very immature about this whole thing. Which is weird. He's a grown-ass adult. He's a lot older than me. But he acts like a child with this stuff sometimes. NSF specifically works with SpaceX and Boca for some of the camera locations to make sure they're good to go. Yeah, it's almost like if you do your due diligence, you stay in the good graces of the people that you're filming. Funny how that works. Yeah, who'd have thunk, man? Whatever, man. Whatever. NSF goes the extra mile with a lot of their coverage and stuff like that too, so there's multiple reasons why I like theirs. It's weird. Yeah, I know. Huh. Now, there are times where it's better to ask for forgiveness and ask for permission, right? Not when it deals with rocketry and filming it. Man, nuance. I've noticed NSF has started to blur out faces in some of the close-up videos, which is nice. I'm glad they do that now. Yeah, that was weird too. He's tried all kinds of weird little stuff like that, man. Like, just play the legit ball game that everybody else is playing, and you'll get more respect. Until then, no. I remember when the original ones were S Padre and then Lab Padre. I remember they were like the two originals. What's up, Radar? How you doing, buddy? Fellow geeks, you're in the right place, man. How you doing? Radar, did you catch Inspiration 4 today? I'm sure you did. I see you over in EJ's chat sometimes. I know you watched. Oh, that wasn't a very good, good burn, was it? We'll do a correction burn on the way in. It's fine. You did not? I don't believe you. Sorry. I don't. I straight up don't. Okay, let's change perigee to 35 kilometers. I don't know, do it in like 60 seconds or something. Where do I see you then? Do you hang out in Taradra's chat a lot? I see you in somebody's chat. I recognized your name right away. It's either Taradra or EJ. Ferris chat. Oh, okay. There you go. Jamie brought up the issue of employee privacy months ago, so I'm glad NSF got the message as well. Yep, I'm glad. Now, on one hand, yeah, they're doing this in the open, and people are filming from public property, with the exception of when they're approved to put the cameras on SpaceX property, right? But at the other hand, like, I don't know how I would feel as a worker there, you know? But again, at the same time, at least now, discredit where it's due, credit where it's due. They're blurring out faces when things get too close now, and that's good. I kind of caught me off guard the other day when I saw that for the first time. Speaking of Jamie, she's the one who also runs the TMRO stuff, right? I know TMRO used to do like weekly Saturday episodes, but I don't think they've been doing their weekly stuff anymore, have they? I think they just kind of do one-off videos or something. I got permission from Jamie a long time ago, before her transition, to use TMRO audio on my stream as background instead of music. Because there was always really cool topics, so I would just play that instead. And I technically haven't used it in a long time, so I probably want to ask for permission again. But I don't know, are they still even doing content at all? I love TMRO stuff because it was always super educational. You got to hear new things about the space industry, and they did a little bit of launch coverage and stuff. But it was like general space stuff, not just space flight, which is cool. Because a lot of us around here on Twitch, man, a lot of us are very focused on space flight, and it's the most exciting, right? But still, like the science and astronomy and all that kind of stuff is still important. Warlock, I can feel your dripping sarcasm through the screen, my friend. Clean up on aisle sarcasm. All right, let's do a little bit of a slow down burn, because why not? But we'll make sure we mess with the pitch to maintain the periapsis that we want to keep. It's the sarcasm. It's obvious enough, man. I know you enough. You're good. You got it, dude. You got to be able to like understand snark. And you got to be able to dish it yourself too to survive in today's world, I think, man. Wow, Thomas. Dude, so hire me to clean the toilets on Mars, dude. I don't give a crap. Just send me there. I'll clean everybody's toilets. I don't give a shit. Pee on the seat. I'll clean it. Like, just send me to Mars, dude. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I'll be the best Martian janitor you could ever think of. Exactly. I don't give a crap, but I'll clean it. I will feed you grapes after you get out of your rover. Oh, whoops. Okay, whatever. Just to clean it. Nice, Warlock. Nice. Exactly, Radar. Yeah. No, dude, everyone's always asked, like, okay, would you go to Mars? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Like, I would probably even go on the first trip there. I don't care. Give me a mundane job. Give me an important job. I don't care. Like, I'm just happy to be a part of it, man. One thing I'm very curious about is how access to the internet will work on Mars, right? Obviously, you won't have live access. We all know what light lag is, right? But will they have local data centers orbiting Mars that locally cache the internet every X amount of time or something? And then when you access the internet on Mars, you're accessing the local cache, which from Earth is X amount of time old already, right? Shut up, Thomas. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like an orbiting data center kind of thing. Warlock. I really wouldn't. Locally cache the most important stuff, the most visited areas of the internet and all that kind of stuff, communications, telemetry, live support, entertainment. But then you could put in requests for the rest, which would then you'd have to wait for light lag and all that, but yeah, it'd be interesting. Interesting to see what they do. The problem with an orbiting data center is you'd have to have pretty hefty RAID configuration across your data center to help with redundancy and background radiation and stuff, flipping bits on your drives. Zero lag internet? Well, physics says that's not possible. Because you're still only accessing cached data because of the minimum. I think Mars's light lag is anywhere from like 4 minutes to 20 minutes or something. I forget exactly. Quantum physics says yes. Oh. Entangled particles. I remember that research. Yeah, I've heard about it. It's interesting. Shoots are armed, baby. Let's go. Well, that kind of technology, Warlock, if that's the case, that'll have implications for terrestrial internet too, obviously. So what are they like looking at spin states for an entangled particle on either end and changing the spin state and seeing if the other one changes? Because then that's binary, 0 and 1. Oh yeah, atom spin. Okay, yeah, there you go. Cool, man. I remember hearing about that. The initial research for that, the initial white paper was, I don't know, like 5 or 10 years ago or something, wasn't it? Chivo. We'll be here, man. We'll be here. Yeah, not yet, Uncle Bill, yeah. But there's definitely people spending a lot of money on researching how to make that possible. The initial white paper that I think you're also remembering, Bill, is what I'm remembering. And I think that was like 5 or 10 years ago at this point. What I'm really excited for, too, is data storage. Now, as you guys know, you can't just, like, let's say, store a bunch of stuff on an SSD, take the SSD out of your computer, store it on a shelf for 100 years. The data will eventually degrade. because of the physical medium. Now, I remember when I was just getting out of college, my college degree was in microbiology, and I did a research internship with like microbial genomics and stuff in college. So I got on a couple of papers and that kind of thing. Not as principal author. No, I was like a lab tech in the lab. I wasn't anything too special, but anyway, so I was looking into stuff like that for what to do when I was out of college, get into a grad program somewhere. One of the groups I looked at was, and I didn't end up doing this, but one of the groups I looked at was in South Carolina, and they were doing research into using synthetic, not just bacteria, but synthetic DNA, bacterial DNA, to do data storage. And instead of being binary, it would be quaternary. And it wasn't your normal adenine, cytosine, thymine, and guanine, ATCG, right? Like in regular DNA. It was synthetic versions of them that were designed to have better read-write speed than traditional data storage. And I don't know what's up with that research, but using like a synthetic DNA data storage method is very interesting. And they were talking about data densities that are orders of magnitude higher than solid state even. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But I think there was some issues that they were trying to overcome or something. I don't remember what it was at the time. I think it was read-write speed, and their research was iteratively making it higher and higher, but it wasn't quite there yet, kind of thing. And the chemical or the molecule that would go read it was just like the enzymes that crawl over and read DNA and make the amino acid chain in regular cells. But it was, again, a synthetic version, not just taking that enzyme out of other cells. It's like right now, they can harvest, the DNA polymerase and stuff like that, and farm it, basically. But this is all synthetic DNA. Synthetic DNA polymerases and helicases and things like that. Which technically means synthetic DNA, they could create a life form, but that's obviously like massive stretches of decades of research, right? Like, let's not get ahead of ourselves here, but Resilience heading to Canaveral. Arrival set to happen in 2 to 3 hours. Quick, man. That's quick. Ibis memory storage reminds me of the thing that the Forerunners in Halo were proud of, the domain or something like that. I don't remember Halo stories, man. I've only played Halo 1 and 2. Halo 3, I pretty much only played multiplayer. And I haven't played any Halo since. I've heard that the Halo lore is really good. Thomas, you gotta reload your actlikeahuman.exe. Your service is corrupted. Restart actlikeahuman.exe. Well, yeah, we do CFT, but this is synthetic DNA. Synthetic DNA, not just like the same ACTGs. Because right now we can create DNA strains, like regular DNA, but this is synthetic DNA, totally new nucleotides, and not just 4, because they're synthetic. This research group is making like 10 different nucleotides, or something like that. I forget what it was, and they all had different names. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be a while before that's ever a thing. I'm going to regret this, aren't I, Thomas?
I just love scanning for life forms. Life forms. You tiny little life forms. precious little life form. Where are you?
How do I not remember this episode? Okay. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. First Contact, by the way. That's dude, have you seen the movie Contact, by the way? The movie from like the late 90s or early 2000s or whatever it is. I just watched that movie for the first time recently. I had no idea this movie existed. And someone asked me on stream one day, because we got into like a big discussion about sci-fi like I do every freaking stream. And they were like, "You've seen Contact, right?" And I was like, "What is this?" And it blew everybody's mind. I had all of them yelling at me like, "Go watch it, like right now, like turn off the stream and go watch this movie." I of course went and watched it later that evening after the stream, and like low-key awesome movie. Really, really, really good movie. I loved that movie. Like, how did I, of all people, not see that movie? Yeah, I can't believe it either, Warlock, really. Imagine watching movies. Yeah, shut up. I'm so mean to you, Thomas. Jesus. Thomas, okay, guys, for those of you wondering about the context here, Thomas has had a Blu-ray player and a Blu-ray copy of First Man, the Apollo 11 movie, sitting next to him for over a year, literally like hand distance from his computer chair. And we've all been giving him shit for this for a long time. He still hasn't watched it. And there's a bunch of other stuff that he hasn't watched. Like, I'm actually really surprised we got him to watch The Expanse. That blew my mind. It'll get eaten by Eric Cartman. Nice. Nice. You know what, CFT? It's a fantastic movie. It's very well done. It's I don't think it's like an area. It's very much more of a heady philosophical kind of movie. It's not like a big alien invasion thing or anything stupid like that. It's not like some like NASA hid it the whole time kind of crap either. I found it very enjoyable. It was one of the better movies I've seen in a long time, actually. I'm very critical with sci-fi too. And yeah, no, it was very good. It was excellent. God, that last R&D is so expensive. So it's the last VAB, the last pad. We got a lot of money, but we don't have a lot of science right now. Yeah, don't ask the question, man. You wanna find this one out for yourself. You do. Don't have someone tell you any of that. Do we not have the rover probe core? That's interesting. I thought we would have had that. Okay, so we got the one probe on its way to Dres. We have an ELU window coming up. We have a Joule window coming up and a Duna window coming up. Nice. Yeah, Voldor. It's Jodie Foster. Yeah, really good movie. Who's the bro in the movie? Bradley Cooper? Like a young Bradley Cooper? Am I thinking of the same movie? I'm gonna feel real dumb. I feel like he was in this movie. No, Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey Ding Dong, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was a beautiful movie. Beautiful movie. Beautiful end. Beautiful end to that movie. And really makes you think, you know? And they left it open for probably Hollywood to come up with some sequel 30 years later, you know? Oh, it's Contact 2. Because Hollywood can't come up with original freaking ideas anymore. It's this is another commentary that I have on like the movie industry in general. Is it seems like, on average, and we could sit here and list exceptions to this all night. So I'm not saying every movie is like this, but it feels like Hollywood is either superhero stuff, some garbage, shitty, scary movie stuff, or a remake / sequel of something that did not need a remake / sequel. Contact to Alien Boogaloo. Element, you're not supposed to tell people the name of the script, man. Come on. Don't say the quiet part out loud. So side note, I hate seeing horror movies in person. Absolutely hate it. Not because they scare me. I don't go to them because they scare me. Most movies don't scare me. But because the audience specifically is so annoying in horror movies. So annoying. It's literally like no other genre whatsoever. It is only horror movies. That's it. You go in, there's a bunch of people on their phone. There's inevitably, which is like a bright freaking shining light in my face from a couple seats over. There's always like loud ass people, and they like scream and cheer at certain points and stuff. It's for some reason like only that genre of movies that this happens. It's awful. Like it's really bad. We went and saw the new Candyman movie recently, last night, and it actually wasn't that bad. There was one person in the very front on their phone a bunch, but it's just like there's always like a rowdy crowd for horror movies or scary movies or whatever. Let me specify, like the jump scare crappy movies, you know, like The Nun, that stupid movie. That was one of the worst ones, man. Like I almost got up and left or like yelled at somebody. 'Cause it was so annoying, dude. Yeah, maybe Warlock. You're probably right. Taking me most of the stream to diagram it out, but basically they're looking for the next trend. Good. Superhero movies are on the way out. Good. I'm over those. Been over superhero movies for years. I am utterly disinterested in anything Marvel ever. I like the Expanse for the realism stuff. Like even if they didn't had to on episode 1 where they docked with that one ship, the thrusters are always correcting. Yep. The Expanse is by far the most realistic sci-fi ever to have been on screen ever. You can try to prove me wrong. You won't. And it's not perfectly realistic. Let's not pretend that it is. Not necessarily like things that keep coming up that are unrealistic. There's a couple unrealistic, specific single moments that I don't want to spoil. But overall, it is by far the most realistic sci-fi. No question about it. Electronics, welcome in. How you doing? We're BSing about movies and sci-fi right now. Let us know what your favorite sci-fi is. I like going to the movies, Element. I like it. but I don't like horror. I'm not really that into jump scare horror movies anyway. But the crowd at them usually sucks. Usually is really bad. That's like going to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. That, totally unrelated, Rocky Horror Picture Show is my money slot in Vegas, I'm telling you. That slot has won me a lot of money. My penny slots. Because I'm too chicken to gamble anything more serious. I'm more of a hold'em guy. Blackjack, etc. Yeah, Kurama. Yeah. There's like 2 episodes in particular that have very unrealistic moments. And they've talked about these moments in interviews and why production-wise they had to happen. Which are okay, you know. They're very well aware. Yep, Warlock, I remember. Now, Hunger Games, I actually liked, okay? Maze Runner, I kind of liked it. I kind of weirdly like these young adult things, man. Not like in the sense that they're good, okay? Not trying to say that they're good, because they're not. But, or great, I should say. They're good. They're entertaining. But not necessarily great, right? But they have a good entertainment value. They're good, like, popcorn movie flick kind of movies to go watch. And, you know, they're a good time. Hunger Games was cool. Hunger Games had a really interesting lore. And the whole, like the high society types and all that stuff, and their vibe of all like the crazy garb and colors and everything. Like, that's all really cool, you know? I like that. My mom read the Hunger Games books and she was like obsessed with them for a while. Dude, Italian Job though, Warlock. I haven't thought about that movie in a while, man. Did watch Maze Runner? You know what? It's okay. It's cheesy, and it's very much like fight the power, teenage angst kind of stuff. But it's entertaining. You know, it's good. Divergent was another carbon copy, like, you know, rebellion kind of young adult movie series. But that was also decent, entertaining. Most young adult stuff is fight the power. Oh yeah, of course. I called it Insurgent, but yeah, Divergent. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, those are all like the same movie. Pretty much. But not terrible. Not even bad. Entertaining and okay / good. Not great. You know what, Kurama? I've actually weirdly heard that the Maze Runner books are like not good. Weirdly enough. But the movies apparently were way better. I'll tell you what books I would love to see as a movie, The Laundry Files. I'm not familiar. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to warp through and just send an interplanetary probe out at each one of these windows, because we've got a lot of money, and I'm interested in like getting some other contracts generated at these celestial bodies. So I just wanted, like, this stream, let's go boom, 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 boom. So let's go warp to the next ELU window launch date here. I'm going to do this so you guys don't get flashed by the freaking screen going epilepsy on you. You know what I would like to see, man, is the Dresden Files put into a screen. There's just so much freaking content for that. I had someone gift me the Dresden Files Book 1. And I liked it a lot. It kind of lost me about halfway through, but it picked back up towards the end, and I loved it. It was a good book. but I wasn't kind of in the mindset to dive into some gigantic freaking book series at the time. So I put it down for now. But I do plan on going back to read more of the Dresden Files stuff. I like the idea of it a lot. Laundry Files is a series of books written by Charles Stross that are basically computer nerd uses computers to control actual magic. That's actually kind of cool sounding. Cool, man. You know, not really similar to that, but like the same kind of vibe in the sense that like someone who likes that would also like this kind of thing. A friend a long time ago recommended this book to me called The Land. And it's what you would call a lit RPG. Basically, the character in the book plays an MMO, and he's like a hardcore basement dweller nerd with the game, and some weird stuff happens, and he gets sucked into the game. Like he is literally in the game world, like his physical consciousness. And he's obviously like freaking out, like having a normal human reaction to that, like, oh my god, like what the hell's happening? You know, like that whole thing. And he eventually like fights off some little rat or something that comes up and attacks him, and he gets like a level up notification, and like a big box pops into his view, and it's like, you've leveled up, you've gained this many experience, you have this many skill points to assign. And it's like it's like he's living an MMORPG, literally. It's not like some VR experience thing. Like he literally gets sucked into the game. Like some weird stuff happens, and the whole book is him kind of adventuring through this world and figuring out what happened and stuff. And it was actually a really cool book. I loved it. And apparently there's more. It's part of a series, but it's called The Land, and it's an interesting read. It's a fantasy book, so it's like orcs and elves and shit. But I liked it a lot. It's cool. Fun fact: one of the Maze Runner movies had to be delayed due to one of the main actors getting injured during a stunt. I heard about that too, actually. Yeah, I think it was the main dude, right? Siamese fantasy stuff gets messy, entertaining. That's cool, man. Does sound pretty cool. I liked one of the things I liked about Dresden Files so much was that it felt so grounded in reality, but at the same time, it was a fantasy. It was like a fantasy noir where they're investigating this really weird dude in the neighborhood who just kept trying to make these like really stupid jokes, and he goes and investigates this stuff. And he finds out the guy's name is Taradra, and it's just like the whole book goes on just trashing this weirdo character, you know? I'm just kidding. None of that is the Dresden Files. Dresden Files is actually a good book. How you doing, Taradra? What's up, buddy? I really had to like temper the laughter there to get through that without laughing. Real talk though, Dresden Files is good. Channeling your inner warlock. Hey man, game recognized game, you know? Traja, you streamed today, right? I saw you doing some GeoGuessr and some Jackbox. How was Jackbox, man? I've always been afraid to stream that because someone's gonna like draw a dick and get me banned or something off Twitch. Gangsta knows gangsta. You know it, bud. Drew. Wow. Jesus. Yeah. Wow. Jackbox, yeah, that sounds risky to me, man. I don't know. I'm always scared. Pointing at flaming down. I freaking love that when EDA did the hosted stream for Relativity Space the other day, or Firefly, or whoever, I don't remember. whichever one he did the hosted stream for on their first launch attempt, he got the actual LD, the launch director, to call out pointy end up, flaming end down in the actual launch cast. He got the launch director to say that. NSF was Astra. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. So Radra, so I hope that there's some option in Jackbox now to force people to use their Twitch name in the game. They have no other option, and then that allows you to know who to ban or whatever, right? Good, good. I'm not sure if that was a feature or not. Yeah, Geek, I saw that too. Yeah, someone was like, send it. I was like, yes, dude. I remember that. We all reported them. Had to stop playing it. Oh, yeah. I like the t-shirt one in Jackbox. I bought a t-shirt from it once. I have it. It says Hail Satan. It's like this little Ditto looking character from Pokemon. If you guys remember Ditto, little blob with a happy face on it that someone drew. But the phrase was Hail Satan. So it's this little like happy, wholesome little blob with just a happy face. That's it. But it says Hail Satan on it. I freaking love that shirt. And they're actually decent quality shirts. They're not great, but they're not bad either. It's obviously just like some print press thing, right? But it's held up. I've watched it a billion times. All the graphics are still on there. So I wore it to the movies once though. And I had this old lady. It was like on a Sunday afternoon that we went to the movies. So this is probably like the after church crowd that came in. And I had a lady make a comment to me about it. She wasn't happy. The author of The Maze Runner also made another sci-fi series called The Mortality Doctrine, set where VR technology had become a big thing, but some interesting things to add more to more advanced VR machines. Cool. That sounds cool. I read another book recently called Neuromancer. Neuromancer is the book that spawned the cyberpunk genre. Everything cyberpunk pulls from Neuromancer. The Matrix, actual Cyberpunk 2077. All these things pull from Neuromancer. This is a book written a long time ago. And the guy predicted like cell phones and stuff writing this book. Neuromancer was great. Really good book. Bobby, we are doing some interplanetary missions. We designed an interplanetary probe, and right now we're kind of just coming up to a bunch of different interplanetary windows and getting stuff ready. We're just sending a bunch of probes out. DAX virtual equivalent to our modern day laptops. Yep, yep. I think they literally called the virtual world the Matrix in the book. Like they literally called it that. Looks like you have some visual mods. Yep, yep. No gameplay mods really. This playthrough though does have one gameplay mod. It's called Kerbal Operating System. So Kerbal Operating System lets you code things in your game. So I have a special gameplay rule that I've developed. When I made the save, I just clicked the hard mode, and I made the science and funds a little bit less than even hard mode does. And my own rule on top of that is any uncrewed missions, technically, any mission without a pilot beyond the Kerbin system must use kOS for everything. Everything reasonable, like executing maneuvers, running science experiments, landing, things like that. So we've already got like a docking script written. I wrote that on stream. Well, I wrote that one technically off stream and demoed it on stream. We wrote the maneuver execution script all on stream. I now also have a science experiment script that spawns a little UI that I can click on. I coded that one off stream, but I've been using it on stream a bunch. So yeah, a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, so it's like a little gameplay rule, and I'm still kind of figuring out how I want the gameplay to go over time. But that's really the only gameplay mod that I'm using is kOS. Other than that, it's just visual, mech-jab, that kind of stuff. Your standard like UI. Why the heck doesn't the game already have this kind of mods, you know? But anything in the Kerbin system is free reign. I don't have to use my kOS stuff for it. Although I still kind of am for some. Anyway, even though my rules don't say that I have to. But we're still relatively low tech, so we don't have a lot of science experiments on board this probe. But we made sort of a general purpose probe that we're just sending to all the planets right now. We've actually only done one interplanetary mission, and it was a probe that we have at Eve, the Jarvis probe that we built. Someone redeemed channel points and called it Jarvis. And so I had to write the script to do the capture burn at Eve, and it worked perfectly. I also had to write the script to run the science experiments once we got there. Worked great. Okay. So now, let's get our maneuver set to go out to, I think this was the ELU, right? ELU, correct, okay. Actually, before we warp out there, let's make sure that that actually got us a good approach. It did. Nice. Now, the real question is, so this is going to be a 2000 delta V burn. We'll need to dip into the probe's delta V a little bit, which means we'll have about 1600, 1550 delta V remaining. What's it going to take to enter orbit? Oh, that's all wonky. Oh, I think it's too far out for the game to comprehend. Deal with that later. Oh yeah, no, I love EJ. He's a good dude, man. I pimp his stream here all the time. he does different stuff than I do. He's an excellent streamer, though. I highly recommend him if you guys haven't heard of him. I bet most people around here have, though. Who is EJ? Yeah, I don't know. Some weird guy who likes the number 154 a lot. You launched Blue Origin's reusable second stage. Nice. SpaceX has 2 new Falcon 9s joining the fleet, although they both have done 2 missions already. 2 new Falcon 9s have done 2 missions already. Can you explain your words? I'm glad Twitch recommended me to you. Recommended? Is that a new thing Twitch is doing that I wasn't aware of? That's cool. I'm glad too. I had no idea. It's been a thing. Oh, right. Okay. I don't go to the front page, Taradra. Who does that? People actually do that? Learn to Twitch. Yeah, I'm a pro streamer. Oh, I've seen those ones, Roar. Yeah, okay. I don't know why. I know what you guys are talking about now. I blanked for a minute. J-Dog, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Falcon Heavy side boosters for the Arabsat and SDP2 missions are being converted from side boosters to normal Falcon 9s. Ah, there's the money in the pudding right there. That's where I found you right now. Hey, cool, man. Welcome in. So Neuromancer was so far ahead of its time, it predicates the themes and everything from the Matrix, Terminator, Strange Days to higher level stuff like Johnny Mnemonic, Virtuosity, Hackers, and more games. Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, Neuromancer was fan-freaking-tastic, dude. Now, I'm gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Warlock. Okay? Not gonna lie. I was impatient, and I've got way too much on my reading list and did not want to wait to the end of that reading list to find out what happens in the sequels of Neuromancer. So I cheated and skimmed ahead and read the Wikipedia stuff about what happens in the sequels. Because I just wanted to know, man. Like, I got way too much on my reading list, but I was really engrossed with the story and like wanted to see where it went. You know? I had to know. I had to know. thing I'm excited about is that Dragon XL craft they're working on. It's supposed to be for supplying Gateway. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's gonna be cool. I think it's a chonker too. Okay. Let's see how we got. Not bad, actually. Not bad. I think we'll still want to do a correction burn along the way somewhere. You been to Juliet? Nope. We're sending a probe there in this stream. It's going to be a bit before it actually gets there, though. Falling down the DCS slope. Dude, I want to play DCS so bad, actually, Snackless. I just don't have a HOTAS to play with. I seriously would dive real deep into that game. Like, I'm super uninterested in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Okay? Like, I get why people like it. I'm not hating on it. But if I'm going to play a flight sim, I'm playing one where I get to go pew, 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 pew. Okay? DCS looks awesome. I really want to play that game someday. But I don't have a HOTAS, and you kind of really need one for that game. Jesus, that's like a tiny, tiny, tiny burn. I guess we'll turn down the thrust limiter like very much. Oh, that's still 2 seconds of burn. Jesus. How's it going? It's going good, Kay Hurley. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream, man? What'd you do? Tell us about it. War Thunder's a good flight sim. J-Doc. My sides. No, no, no. No, no. War. No. I'm sorry, J-Doc. No. 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 Pew, 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 pew. What's up, Falendrin? How you doing? Falendrin, I'm still thinking about that gladiator, man. I'm still thinking about that gladiator from back in the day. You know what I'm talking about. That was like our glory days, man. He rocked, didn't he, though? Oh, man. I'll tell you guys about that in a second. Let me catch up. You're just playing around with some arcade and realistic matches. Nice. Cool. I had some fun with War Thunder for a little while. I'm not hating on it. It's not at all a sim, but it is fun. I had some fun with it, actually. I liked it. DCS is the real shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the whole combined arms aspect of it is pretty neat. Tanks, planes, all that stuff. I played War Thunder for the tanks. I really didn't like the plane gameplay at all. Yeah, but free. That's the cool part about it. It is definitely a cool game. I don't mean to hate on it at all. It's not a sim. But I definitely had some fun with it for a while. We were playing it on our Discord for a bit. That's cool, man. Yeah, exactly, Fal. Yeah. I would say the same. Yeah. Yeah, it was when I was playing it for a while. I haven't really played it in a long time now, but when I was playing it, it was definitely like that. Pick it up on my lunch break and play it for a couple of rounds kind of thing. Battle of Stalingrad. What's that? I spent way too many dollars on War Thunder. See, I never spent $1. No. I spent for like some premium currency or something one time, like $5 or $10, whatever. Like I got way more than that many dollars of enjoyment out of the game. That's my thing with microtransactions and like in free games, right? If I feel like I've legitimately gotten a couple of bucks of enjoyment time out of the game, yeah, sure. I'll spend a few bucks on transactions to support the devs. Not the War Thunder devs need the support necessarily, but you know, I'm okay with spending a few bucks on a free game if I have gotten enough enjoyment out of it already. But I'm not like a whale, as you would call it. No, YB, no. This is your first message tonight, at least. Welcome back, man. How you doing? IL-2 is brilliant. It's like what DCS is to jets for World War II combat flying. Yo, no way. Really? Cool. That sounds awesome, actually. Yeah, that's the thing, Warlock. As long as you feel like you've gotten value for your money, good for you, man. Okay, so we need to plan the maneuver for this and make the alarm. Can I name the vessel? Yeah, go ahead. What is it? Redeem your points and tell me what you want. Learning how to fly with HE-111 and IL-2, I am confident I can take one around the pattern IRL. Nice, nice. You actually have to change the gears. No way, Karama. That's actually pretty cool. Gonna snack and chill up and have a fun stream. Thank you, Kate Hurley. It's good to see you again. I used to see you around here quite a bit. Thank you for the raid, man. Journeys. Ooh, I like that. So let's change the name of that correction burn alarm to reflect that. Boom. Back. Sounds good, Snackless. So Snackless, what are you flying in DCS, man? So I'll tell you guys that the inside joke that Fal and I have, it's not really a joke, but I streamed this cute little game called Domina once upon a time for a couple of days of streams or something. Domina was this really cool game. It was like a gladiator simulator, okay? And built into the game, it's got a, it pulls names from Twitch chat for your gladiators that you get. And Falendrin was in my chat that day. And Falendrin's a gladiator actually became like the uber ultra Chad of my gladiator school. I could put Falendrin in versus like 5 of some other AI dudes, like best gladiators, and Falendrin would just raffle stomp all of them. It was almost cheating. Like Falendrin's gladiator was that freaking good. And he just kept getting better and better and better and better. It was unreal. Like I think I maxed everything on that gladiator. It was nuts, like super good. It's a fun little game too. I recommend you guys try it. It's kind of this random little game. It's not like some really deep gameplay to it, but it's pretty fun actually. I would recommend it. A Raffle Stomp, ROFL Stomp, but similar idea. F18 looking serious, a screenshot channel for a clip. Let's see. Right next to all your frickin' rocket screenshots. Oh, different channel, okay. Noise! Ah! Yeah, man. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so our next one coming up is Jewel. Let's warp up to that alarm and send it. I think we'll skip Eve. We've already sent a probe there. No sense in sending another one for now, until we get more science experiments to send. That was a clip of Snackless playing DCS he wanted me to go look at. Shooting down some MiGs. I really, really want to play DCS, man, but I just don't have the equipment for it. Maybe I'll get a HOTAS after we move or something. Getting the jewel in as well. And if you redeem and no one beats you to it, but you gotta wait till it's on orbit. 89 noises. Oops, no, you're good. You're good, J-Dog. As a house hunt? Well, we've been looking a lot already. We're going tomorrow to spend a week there looking at houses. So I've got a realtor aunt where we're moving. So perfect, right? She typically deals in like the luxury home market, meaning like very expensive homes I could never think of affording right now. With my wife and I's budget. But she's still obviously like our perfect in, you know. So she's helping us out. We've got a bunch of houses we've sent her in the last couple of days. And we're gonna go look at a bunch of them during this week. And we've already done all the approval crap with the mortgage. Not just the pre-approval, but we are like approved. So we got like the approval amount. And what's nice is I'm not gonna tell you guys numbers because that's too personal, but we got it. Like, here's our budget, which is healthy for what we want. And we got approved for like way up here. So that feels good. That feels good. We got all this, you know, above what we actually want to spend. We're not going to spend up here. We're actually still going to spend our budget, but still like we're good. And best case, we actually get an offer down on a house in the next week. Worst case, we at least get to see a bunch of houses, kind of know what neighborhoods we like and don't like, and, you know, whatever, get the ball rolling on stuff. But best case, we end up getting an offer down on something this week. But that'd be tough. Rest are staring at Starship. No, I already talked to Diane, like, while we're there, can we drive down to Boca Chica? Huh? And it's we're not going to have time. We're going to be way too busy with the house stuff. State going to Texas, man. Moving across the country from California to Texas. Got a lot of family there. I got a new job there, that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's one thing, Fowls. We're going to try to go with a shorter mortgage too, man. It is snackless, yeah. Overall, it's better for us. We're really close to family. More family. We have family here, but more family there. We're gonna really miss the family we have here, man. That sucks, but life happens, you know. Better cost of living. On the other side, the weather's gonna suck. The politics there are what they are. But be the change you want to see, I guess, right? Need windows or a new bathroom for the home. Hit me up. I got you, Bobby. But I think we'll probably have all that handled, man. We got connections with contractors and stuff. But if you guys want, man, we'll be posting stuff in Discord there at that link if you guys want to hang out and see what's going on. Not going to tell you guys where I am, like exactly where I'm moving or something, but I'll show pictures and stuff. Politics or big tires, big trucks politics. Yeah, there's a lot of whatever there, you know. Like I said, it's... Yeah, it'll be different. It'll be different. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited because it's exactly the right thing for us to do right now. It is exciting times, man. I'm happy. Texas is interesting. Let's keep it at that. Oh yeah. Certain topics of why it's interesting go against channel rules here. That like certain topics, you know what I'm saying? But at least there's, you know, 2 new voters moving there who realize what decade it is. Anyway, moving on. So inspiration for today. Oh man, that was exciting, man. All right, here we go. J-Dog, let's see. I didn't see the actual name that you selected. You said something about the monolith, though. Do you want me to call it the monolith explorer or something like that? What do you want me to call it? This is the Grav Express. This is a rocket we designed like weeks ago. And this thing's just been flying for us, man. It's good. It's really good. It's very capable of throwing things to far places. Yeah, Warlock, you sent me some pictures, man. The Traveler, got it. Remind me again, J-Dog. I'll probably forget by the time we need to name it. What is this, Thomas? Brought you flowers. Tell you what though, man, we're removing Houston, Texas. Huge area, right? I don't tell where the city that I live in now because it's a lot smaller than Houston. Houston's big enough, I'm okay telling you guys. It's Houston, Texas, okay? And one thing that's not going to be in short supply there is good places to eat. I got a lot of family there already, so I've been there a billion times. There's a lot of good places to eat there, man. You live in Gravville. Exactly. Exactly. Precisely correct. But yeah, man, I'm super excited. We're getting on a plane tomorrow. We're going to be there for a week. We're coming back on Saturday, the next weekend. So 5 business days. Now, the new job I got happens to be based there. It's funny how it all played out. Anyway, so I'm skipping a lot of details on how Texas became the idea. But anyway, new job is actually based in Houston. So technically, I don't actually have to move though because it's fully remote. But we do have other reasons we're moving there for like family and stuff. The way it all kind of fell, the dust settled. While we're there, I will be visiting the new job though to say hi to them and stuff and get my company laptop, etc. Will this pro visit the moons or just Jewel? We'll try both. I don't know. We'll see when we get there, man. Are Jewel's moons not during the week? No, Jack. No. After the move, yeah. We go down to Boca. Not this week. No, we don't have time, man. I'm gonna keep it in the back of my head, so if I realize we have like a chunk of time, but that's a serious drive, man. It's like 5 hours from Houston. It is a serious drive to get down there. I would dedicate half a day to it at least. So I don't know. It's a stretch that I'd be able to get to go down there for this trip at least. But you bet your frickin' sack I am gonna go for the orbital flight test. 100% I'm going. It's a serious drive for the amount of time we're going to have. It's not a serious drive overall. I've done more than that for less. But for the amount of time we're going to have, it's too much. Oh, I know, Warlock. I know. I knew as soon as I said that you, because of your road trip, were going to say something. Nah, 5 hours isn't bad. I can knock that out easy, but I'll just tell my car to do it for me, you know? I've actually already mapped it out. There's superchargers all the way down from Houston to Boca, and there's one in Brownsville right outside of Boca. So I can get there easy, man. No problem. Freaking Tarkov Bitcoin alarms going off. Warlock would appreciate this. Do you see that? It says Tarkov BTC. Northern, cool, man. Oh, it is Rory, yeah. I'm just lazy. I forget about it most of the time. Had the same alarm sound. Yep, that's my alarm for everything. It's the alarm that I hear 6 times every morning because I am that kind of person. You know? I'm one of those people, man. I have like a million alarms go off every morning. In a car you'll buy in Seattle. That sounds a lot like what EJ is doing with this Route 154 thing. Have you heard about this, Warlock? He lives in Boston. He bought an old Ford F-250 or something. I don't know. I don't remember the exact model from like 1997 from Hoonigan. He bought one of Hoonigan's trucks. And he's picking it up. He's flying to Los Angeles in a couple of days. He's going to fix it up in Los Angeles, get it running, and then drive it across the country and stream the whole thing. He's got a whole live view setup he borrowed from NSF. And he's streaming the whole drive and the fixing it there and everything. Yep, he bought that car from them. And you can go watch this car in some of Hoonigan's videos. Miss me? You guys, we gotta stop talking about him. Delete the VOD, Thomas. Hurry, scrub the VOD. Mine is buy the car as is, then drive it to main, changing as little as possible. I hear you. I hear you. Damn it, why did I mention him? I know. Stop talking about him. He's here. He's standing right behind you. This is like those times when you're talking about somebody and they're standing like behind you and you don't know, and you're just going on and on about them. He is Warlock. He's going to be streaming the whole thing on his channel too. So he's been doing some test drives around Boston, just testing like the tech setup and stuff. And it's going to be good, man. It's going to be good. I'm excited to watch it. I think he's going soon, actually. Thomas, when is he leaving? Soon, right? A couple days? 22nd. Yeah, that's soon. 4 days. Okay, we're on our way to Jewel. Does this actually get us an encounter? Doesn't appear that it did. Oh, no, it did. Where's my trajectory? Huh? What? Hello? The Traveler for the name. Got it. Thank you, sir. Thank you for reminding me. What is that from, Thomas? I'm very confused. Why am I not seeing an orbit trajectory line in the Joule system when it says right there that we've got a Joule encounter? Okay, now I see it because I've added a maneuver without actually doing anything. Okay, well, that's interesting. That is weird. See, if now I tell this maneuver to be a thing, And now we go out to Jewel. Look at that, right? Now, so this is interesting. So most of Jewel's moons are on a similar plane, but then we have Bop being all freaking edgelord about it, being at an inclined orbit. So I think what we do, let's see. I want to burn the perigee burn at the equatorial node, so that way our apogee is an easy plane change. Okay. So let's, I'm telling you, man, if I barely touch this maneuver with the slightest prograde possible, let's see what we get. Okay, so Jewel, where does your atmosphere start? So we know not to scrape the atmosphere. 200 kilometers. Okay, that's tiny. What a short atmosphere on a gas giant. Okay, whatever. All right, so that's that. It would be lovely if that perigee was at the equatorial node. It does not appear to be, but it's close enough. So we could do a nice plane change. Okay, cool. That burn time on this correction burn, though, man. God dang. 0.1 seconds. Let's turn the thrust limiter as low as possible. Still 1 freaking second. Jesus. Come on, man. All right. I know, Falcon, I know. I was thinking about that today. This time kind of got away from me. The bat... No, I like specifically told him I was going to do it, though, Warlock. Like, we talked about it. That's the bad part about it. Like, we talked about this. Be precise. I'm trying, man. The thrust limiter is at 1%, and it's still only 1 second burn time. It's going to be really interesting to see how well the script handles this. I don't think it's going to be that accurate. It executed it so quickly, it broke the script. Like, the script literally broke because it was such a short... What? What? Let's see, hold on. I'm not even convinced. Oh yeah, see, look at that. So we're gonna need a correction burn when we get closer, right? So let's put one like right here. So maybe I can make it come in right on the planetary plane here. That's a lot that we got to put into that. I don't know if I like that. Let's do this earlier. That's too much fuel we've got to put into that, I think. Do it a lot sooner. It's fine. I don't know if it's fine though, man. This is better. So let's do it even sooner then, in that case. Right? Now that I can actually see where the frickin' maneuver is supposed to go. Alright, so 25 delta V. Where does that put our perigee? Not really in a good spot though, man. Okay, so we'll do that there. Okay, and then we're gonna need another correction as we get closer to hit the right plane coming in. I don't have RCS on the craft, Falcon. So let's do that. Let me add the alarm for that. Why would I need RCS, dude? Do you not understand how OP reaction wheels are in this game? Like without RO? Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, that's much better. That puts us almost perfectly in the plane of Jules Moons. We actually also get a what is this? A Val flyby. We're not going to be doing that because we're going to be executing a burn here. So then let's create another burn for Traveler Maneuver 2. I want to keep that apogee super high so our plane change is nice and cheap. We'll get a sneaky little valve flyby out of it. That's actually pretty freaking cool. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. How big can we make this apogee and still have that valve flyby? That's baller. Look at that. Nice. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. This is going to make our plane change super cheap. But we'll do those maneuvers when we get there. Okay. So then this is also going to be Traveler Maneuver 3. Boom. What? What? Oh, I know what happened here. Okay. I didn't make it for the right maneuver. Hold the freaking phone here. I even selected maneuver 2. That second maneuver is like out here in 2 years. Why is it detecting it this way? Okay. All right. It's weird. I think maneuver 3 got weirded out by it too. It's something about this add burn time to margin situation that's like confusing it. I don't know why. That seems to be some weird feature that doesn't make any sense. I can spell. Sometimes. I promise. There. Those make a lot more sense. Okay. Okay, so we've got it. Got the Joule mission ready. What's the next window? Duna windows in 25 days. Nice. And then we'll have the Traveler Maneuver 1, etc. So let's go back, get the Duna mission ready, and warp to it. Cool, man. We're going to print a ton of science here. And this is also going to open up a lot more contracts, too, to all these places, because we have to like visit them, I guess, to get contracts generating. What do we have now, anyway? That's cute. Nice. Sentinel mission. That's cool. I'll take that. We'll take that for now. We'll get that done in a minute. I just want to get this Duna mission launched and ready to go. Let's go here so you guys don't have to see all that flashing. Yeah, we'll fly this Duna mission. Fly the Sentinel mission. Depending on what time it's going to be after that. It's 10:16. We've got like 45 more minutes. We should be able to get both those done easy. Jump to vessel. Oh, it gives us that in the base games thing? That's cool. I know Kerbal Alarm Clock has that too. I still like Kerbal Alarm Clock better. I still think I like Craft Manager, the mod, better. But the game's implementation of these is pretty good. Oh, this isn't a vessel we actually need to launch to Duna. I don't know why I thought that was the right thing. I set it up using that vessel in orbit because that's like my planner vessel or something. You actually fly the damn thing to orbit first. I'm smart sometimes, guys, in case you didn't know. In case it wasn't obvious enough. I know it's not. Does Duna have 2 moons in this game? I don't play like the base game much. I usually play RO and stuff. Not even aware. It has 1. Okay. Interesting. Okay, all the settings have been really great that we've picked, so let's just double check staging and stuff. Yeah. You got the launch settings really dialed in for this vehicle. I haven't really needed to change it for especially heavy payloads or anything. Just a 1 IRL after a certain event. I understood that reference. That was a good reference, Thomas. That's a good reference. All right, let's go. It's the liftoff of our Gen 2 probe system. This one is on its way to Duna. I feel like we need to just turn on any generic like Vietnam movie soundtrack for this for some reason. DMCA be damned. Speaking of which, I heard about Twitch being in a deal with the music industry right now. They're in talks. Streamers having to worry about music Like, I may just never stream again because I'm gonna go, since it's coming up on Halloween. What I'm gonna do in the morning is I'm gonna go to a Halloween store. I'm gonna get one of those like pumpkin scoopers, you know what I mean? Like the skeleton hand on the back of it, but it really is like a plastic scooper tool. I'm gonna use that to scoop out my eyeballs. So, sorry guys, this is my last stream ever on Twitch. Thanks, Falcon. I swear one of these days I'll get that frickin' thing close, man. Can't get head eyes anymore. That's true. I also owe you a spicy meatball. Take it again, Spooky. I almost forgot, too. I was almost a jerk and forgot. Habanero? I don't think I've eaten all those yet. Ah, yeah, I don't. Haha! Got him. I actually like this one. It's still hot as heck, but it's got good flavor. It's a Bean Boozled set, Warlock. You guys, back in the original hot sauce days, Warlock was a jerk to me. I'll have you guys know. Oh man, the habanero hits. I ruined hot sauce on a chip. It wasn't just you, man. It was there was other people doing it as well. And I had some engine plumes. TWR wasn't very good. But the ISP, woo, was off the charts. Combined efforts of the community, that's right. Let's just say the days after streams were not super great for me during that time. It was because it was the hot sauce, man. It was just, I don't know. It was a bit much. The jelly beans, for some reason, they're a lot hotter initially, like way hotter, but they don't destroy me the next day. How many bits to make you eat an actual habanero, though? I'll come up with something. Oh, you still have that pack? Nice. I ate all those sauces, man. 20k bits. You realize that's $200, right? That's a bit much. It's a bit much. This ain't no scam train channel. They're tasty as heck. Depends on the variety. Depends on the variety, actually. Habaneros have a pretty wide range of spiciness and flavors and stuff, depending on what variety of habanero. Battelle Rock, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome in. I almost thought that said Belter Rock. I got very excited. For 20k, I wanted to be a ghost pepper. That's fair. That's fair. But it's not the kind of thing that I can just keep on hand like I can the jelly beans or the sauce. So there'd have to be an understanding that whoever donated whatever amount for the pepper would have to like work it out with me on DMs. Like, okay, I'll go to the grocery store and have it ready for this stream. Or are you going to be there to watch, kind of thing? Because it'd have to go like it would go bad if I just kept them on hand, you know? Scorpion's a 35,000 bit goal. That's a lot. It's a lot. That's $350. To eat a scorpion. That'd be too much. I couldn't do that. Nah. Habanero would probably be my limit for eating a whole damn pepper on stream. Over here, habanero, I think of Cayennero from The Simpsons. Nice. What's up, NorCal? How you doing, buddy? NorCal, we're not going to be NorCal buds too much longer, man. I don't know if you heard, but I am moving down to Houston, Texas. That is a thing that is happening. Backend will not be pleased. Yes, I will have engine plumes, as we've been saying. Job, partially. I was looking for a job for a little while anyway. The job I got happened to be there. And it was pretty recent. I was looking everywhere, but the job I got happened to be there. I've also got a lot of family there. So, and cost of living and stuff and all that. Like the two things I've been telling people I'm really not excited about are the weather and the politics. We're not talking about politics here. Just to let you know, I don't like the situation down there with that stuff. But be the change you want to see in the world and all that, you know, whatever. Moving on. Overall, I'm really excited. It's a good thing for both of us, my wife and I. It's all working out, and it's going to be great, man. We're excited. We're really excited. NorCal, see, he's probably talking like NorCal means like Humboldt, Eureka, that kind of stuff. In California, we call NorCal anything above like Fresno, pretty much. Everything below Fresno is SoCal here. NorCal means North Carolina. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Interesting that it's not like, because the Caro, there's like some letters missing in the nickname there. SoCal, BestCal. That is incorrect, J-Dog. That is actually factually incorrect. I kind of don't like SoCal, man. I've been there a couple of times for various things. And yeah, I didn't have a good time, to be honest with you. Mostly because of having to just, you know, get anywhere as a gigantic freaking headache there. Daughter is now a SoCal resident. Going to college or something? NorCal? That's my guess. Nice, man. What's she studying? Norfog and Sofog, yeah, okay. I bet you think you're hilarious, Thomas. BFA program, nice, man. Cool. What you want, J-Dog? Let me know. Hello. Let's go. This is cute. Okay. What do we got going on at Ike? We definitely need more of a perigee, though. Thank you, Falcon. You're very nice. That's gonna eject us from Duna. So we'll want to do some kind of burn here, probably. This is a lucky little encounter there, huh? I'm gonna leave it there, and then we'll probably get some science there and burn back over to Duna eventually. This Duna probe right now is what we're looking at, Falcon. Houston? All right. You spelled it wrong. I'll spell it right for you, though. Got you, man. I don't know if that's enough margin to give it. I'm going to just be safe and give it like 10 minutes of margin on that one. Yes. Oh, this doesn't make any sense. Like, this button is bugged. This whole alarm thing is bugged for sure. Because if you tell it, add burn time to margin, it just adds to the first burn no matter which maneuver you actually select. If I don't check it, it actually picks the correct time, but then it doesn't add the right margin, so That's why Kerbal alarm clock is better. I still need to add that to this save. I don't know why I haven't. Okay. I think instead of running that Sentinel mission, man, let's start executing at least some of these maneuvers. We got to execute Traveler's Maneuver 1, and all the Houston maneuvers we'll do tonight too. But of course, these are all done with our kOS maneuver execution script, so let's do it. Yeah, NorCal, I hear you. Warlock, I found it to not need... My docking script doesn't need to touch the other vessel at all. As long as your other vessel is stable, it shouldn't matter, actually. Unless you just want to tell both to have their docking ports face each other. But with a large station, you're not going to have the station in real life, at least, like moving around. So, you know, it'd be like that, but it do. Okay, let's warp to the next alarm. Traveler Maneuver 1. Just gonna pop it up and be like, pop to this vessel. Okay, I will. I still need to figure out how to do collision avoidance with my docking script. I haven't worked on that one in a bit. Because we're not doing like station building and stuff right now, at least not yet. Okay. All right. Let's do it. We can turn up the thrust limiter a little bit so this burn isn't super, super long. Okay. What's up, Masons? It's going good. We're throwing out a whole bunch of interplanetary probes right now. And right now we got one we're doing a correction burn for now, and then the next one is a Duna probe that will arrive there. As far as what we'll complete on stream, we'll see. We're at least going to be able to finish the Duna burns because that one's going to arrive there pretty soon. I don't want to warp too far ahead. I mean, this is already pushing. It's 230 days of warp. Draw a bounding box around the craft and use that to steer around it. True, true, true. Not a bad idea. Yeah, Mason, we've been busy, man. How you been? When's the next Icarus weekend? Mason, is it next weekend? Not this weekend? There is actually a burn happening, but the thrust limiter is set so low you can barely tell. Gotcha, Warlock. Yeah, that's not too bad. God, this like throttle down period here is really aggressive, especially with these low thrust burns. I'm gonna have to, instead of doing like a hard delta V like graduated thing, I've got to do a percentages dynamic or something. This is too much because it's like hardcore throttling already. Those like tiny burn is taking forever. Nice, Mason. That's cool, man. Sounds like you had a good day. All right, traveler. Are we on track for your next maneuver? Something like that, yeah. I gotta do it in a better way, this throttle down procedure. Yeah, we look to be right on target. Perfect. Nice. All right. Let's warp to the next one. I guess I don't really care that much about time warping stuff in this save. But, yeah, oh well. Dang, Mason, nice. Sentinel is now mapped 1 out of 2 suitable comets. Forgot about that mission. I think we also have one looking for asteroids, but I don't think the Sentinel that we have is in the right orbit. Oh, I guess we finished the comet one. Nice. Look at all these probes going out to the outer system. That's cool, man. That's cool. All right, and then the Juno one's about to get there now. Let's go. Well, congratulations on your brother getting married, Mason. That's awesome, man. Sure you're excited. You have a couple brothers, right? There's the one we've discussed in DMs and stuff, but I think you've got a few, you said. Damn. That's a lot of boys in your family. Your poor mom. Holy shit. Oh my god. Your poor mother, dude. That's crazy. You had a big family, man. You have one sisters. Oh my god. Falcon, that's weird, man. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know why, but that's weird. Okay. All right, we've got our maneuver there. Everything is on target, man. This is doing pretty good. That's 6 nephews and nieces. That's cool, man. Are you like the cool uncle? What kind of uncle are you, you know? Hey, Steel Shark, thanks for the follow. I love your name, by the way. We are already friends. How you doing? I'm the favorite uncle. Nice. Nice. I got a couple nieces and nephews already, and I'm the cool uncle, you know? I'm all about being the cool uncle. Oh, yeah, okay, hold on. with the way the margin is set up with this alarm. Didn't time warp properly. Saw the shark streaming, so I needed to follow. Hell yeah. What's up, Steel? So how'd you find us, man? Did you find us on recommended? Were you looking through Kerbal? What are your interests, man? I'd like to know how new people find us. They look forward to me doing science stuff with them. We did elephant toothpaste once. Oh, cool, man. Nice. Toy rockets? Cool, man. Like, you know, go buy the Estes motors, that kind of stuff, or what? Watching a lot of Kerbal too. Nice, nice. So we're doing the hard mode playthrough here, and it's all visual mods and stuff. No parts mods, no life support, nothing like that. I normally play RealismOverhaul Steel, but this is a different save that I put together. What we're doing here is something called kOS. So it's a mod that allows you to script and write code to do things. So I'm doing a typical hard mode. I turned the science and money a little bit down. But then the kOS stuff, we kind of made a gameplay rule where anything interplanetary that doesn't have a pilot on board must be done with kOS. Nice, I've done that one before, Mason. Yeah, I did that with my physics kids when I was teaching, actually. The water rocket thing. The one they loved the most, though, was the whole, like, drop an egg from a distance and see who can drop it from the highest without the egg breaking kind of thing. They seemed to like that one the most out of all the stuff we had them do. Okay, so our burn here at Ike is a slight bit imprecise. Not terribly. Yeah, we allowed them to bring in their own materials off of an approved list kind of situation. It was pretty wide, but there was obvious things like you couldn't go take the parachute from your Army Men toy set or whatever, right? They got pretty clever, man. One kid, I think, did a really good job crafting his own parachute from a grocery bag. And I allowed that because he actually created one that worked really well. He didn't just like use a built parachute. Yeah, they came up with some really interesting stuff. The kids did, for sure. Yeah, we did actually that exact thing too. It was toothpicks and marshmallows, and they had a certain limited number of toothpicks, and there was like some height challenges and weight challenges and stuff like that we did. This is years ago, though. I don't remember all the details. I'm not allowed anymore. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Yeah, Mason, we gave them certain amounts of glue they were able to use and stuff with theirs. We had to kind of lock it down so it didn't get too crazy. So if something goes wrong with this maneuver, we're screwed because we have no signal. But the code should take care of it. Yeah, okay. Nice, we made an orbit around Ike. Let's go. Now, here's the thing. We don't have code to run the other experiments on this vessel. But we can add it. We can at least for now run the code for what's already on there. And we'll do that now. Next stream, we'll fix up the experiment code a bit. Cheat! Hey, buddy. How you doing, man? Thank you for the resub, dude. You're doing good, man. My physics teacher laid on a bed of nails and as students hit a cinder block on his chest with a sledgehammer. Oh, yeah. One of the ones I like doing was conservation of momentum, right? So do the whole thing where you put a bowling ball on a string, or a ball, and you have a kid way at the other end of the room, stand there or something, and hold the ball in front of their face. And, oh, I actually did it first. But I held the ball in front of my face and let go. I had them predict like what they think is gonna happen. It's gonna come back and swing and hit me in the face. And you know, we did the whole thing, and they were like, the whole class like, like when it got like super close to my face, because you just let it go. Its momentum carries, but it doesn't get extra momentum coming through, so it can't possibly come and hit you in the face unless you like give it extra momentum leaving your hand. And the potential energy comes into play and all that kind of stuff. So that whole thing was pretty fun too. What's the 40 sub goal? It automatically sets those. So I think Cheats just hit the 30, so it extends it to 40. That's a new Twitch thing. That was like last week that Twitch added that. It automatically sets that. I could tell it what I want it to be, but it automatically, like if you hit the one, it extends it. I think our closest like sub goal in terms of emote slots would be in the 60s. I think it's like 65 or something. I forget what it is. I'd have to check. I don't remember. Until Mason Year comes by and gives it a boost. Nice. Nice. So, the code we have does do magnetometer, thermometer, and barometer. Let's run that. Oh, I didn't tag the KOS stuff. That's why. Change name tag. Thermometer. Barometer. And magnetometer. Okay, now. Look at it. Look at it. I made a UI. I made a UI. Gotta go. Work is calling. Enjoy your stream. Later, Steel. I'll see you next time, buddy. Have a good one, man. No, I'm good, Mason. Nope. Are we like... Hold on a second. Okay, so we're in space high above Ike right now. Let's run the magnetometer. So I click it. It takes time to run. Collected. Ooh, look at that. Thermometer collected. Barometer collected. Now we transmit all. Boom. Nice. So now we need to do in space low above Ike. The other experiment on board is a new one that we got. It's not in the script yet, so before we leave Ike, I'll have to code it back in. Okay, we are officially in space low, but I don't have connection. Okay, we're still in space low and we have connection. Let's do it again. What is this, Thomas? Oh, Thomas. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Nice. Nice. That just got us 400 science. Ike did, and we haven't even gotten that other experiment. I'm not going to allow us to actually keep this data, but I am going to run it real quick manually, just because I'm curious what it's going to get us. Atmosphere analysis can't be done right now. Oh, so we actually have to scrape the atmosphere to get that data. That's interesting. So maybe when we go back to Duna, we can. Well, I'm going to have to put the atmosphere thing in the script here, so we can't run that until I code that in. But when we get this thing back over to Duna, when we do a burn to get over there, we'll have to have the perigee be just inside the atmosphere to pull the data. Cool. That'll be spicy meatball, because we need the antennas deployed for connection purposes. So we'll get all the Duna data we can, space low, space high, and then we'll dip the perigee just under the atmosphere so the antennas are safe, but we can still run the experiment. What is this, Thomas? Only had Wooloo for... Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. I saw that one. I don't know why I didn't pick up on that being Rosa, because it's such a Rosa vibe. And then look. Watch, guys. Watch. Close window. Oh, magic, dude. Magic. It's actually pretty easy. What, Mason? Who was the brand? What brand? And like, what kind of chicken? Was it chicken nuggets? Was it chicken booby? What was it supposed to, what kind of chicken was it supposed to be imitating? Nah, bro. I'll take a Holt spinoff every day over everybody else. It's really easy, Warlock. It's just not something I've done before, so it's like, ooh, look at the shiny thing that I did. Adventures of Holt and Cheddar. God, man, I want that shirt that Holt has, where it's like, I'm the pineapple slut or whatever it is. Anyway. Okay, I think what we'll do is probably save these for the next stream when we're back. You were saying? Yes. Oh shit, I could get it to my house by Tuesday for 23 bucks. Oh god, but I'm gonna be gone. Oh no. Interesting, Mason. I don't think that Impossible has chicken yet. Beyond just came out with a chicken nugget, but it's very limited. It's hard to find. The way Beyond has released their stuff before was they do limited releases at certain restaurants in certain areas, which isn't like ultra limited, but it's not everywhere, right? And then they kind of slowly phase it out more over time. So they've done that with their sausage, they've done that with their ground beef, etc. So if you look up, I think on their website for Beyond Chicken Nuggets, you can find where they have it, so you can see if you have something near you. But they're very good. They're like really, really good. Of all the imitation, pretty much everything that I've tried, it's probably the thing that's closest to the real thing. In fact, I almost couldn't tell the difference. I knew it was Beyond because that's obviously what I ordered, but it was by far the best imitation of anything that I've tried. Let's see, Wegmans. I bet it's a soy. Yeah, it's a soy base. Interesting. I'm curious. If you try it sometime, let me know, man. I've not heard of that brand, so it's probably just a store brand I can't buy here, but if you try it, let me know. Electronics. So we sent a bunch of interplanetary probes out. One to Duna, one to Jewel, one to Elu, one to Jerez. The Duna one just got there. We happened to have a good opportunity to orbit Ike by accident. So why not, you know? Did that. Got some science here. Now, we still need to collect some other science data here before we go off back to Duna and do some science there. But I'm going to save that for the next stream. And the other burns for the other probes and stuff, getting where they're going, going to kind of leave that for the next stream as well. Are you an aerospace guy? No. I wish. Funnily enough, man, so I work in IT, okay? Been doing this for years now. My wife asked me the other day, if you could go back to your college self, picking what major you did in college, what would you tell yourself to do? I would be aerospace engineering. 100%. There's no question about it. And I even have mind to go back to school for it someday in the future. It's not the right time in life for it right now, but definitely have mind towards going back to school. But again, life is not in the right place for that right now. Don't? Why not? Why wouldn't I?